guys, minions, and welcome to unMadeGaming. We are here. We are back from one of our Patreon one-shots. And if it feels like we just did them, we did. We did just do them, like 2 weeks ago. So we're back.
And that was a fast month.
I know, right? That month was so quick. Shortest month ever. So we are back, and if you guys like what we do here and you want to support the channel, the best way to do it is like these fine folks by joining us over on our Patreon. A link in the description down below. While you're down there, join us in the Discord, be a part of the community, be a part of the conversation. And as always, if you're so inclined, in the bottom right-hand corner, my camera's flipped. This is in the bottom right-hand corner, you will see the corruption bar. That bar serves two purposes. One is when that bar fills, I unleash, I don't know, Lovecraftian, Cthulhuan, Eldritch horrors on specifically Iquin. Everyone else, you're probably fine.
We bought our jail cover. Hi, jail cover.
In real life, not even his character. I'm just sending.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Revenge is it? Revenge best served cold.
Yeah, I'm sending Eldritch horrors directly to Sweden. They're not pass go.
But I thought the Eldritch horrors lived in Sweden. I'm all confused.
No, they live in New England. That's where they're from.
No, it's Sweden. It's just Eldritch horrors here. That's it.
Yep.
This is my
Eldritch horror vacation home. And number two is every dollar that goes into that bar goes back to this channel for all kinds of cool things like artwork, which if you're in the Discord, you're seeing some new artwork we just got, and all kinds of other fun stuff like cool overlays and paying for things like mortgages. Just the fun things in life. That being said, I guess I have to turn things over to me. I'm the one that has to.
I get to be a player.
What a tragedy. What an absolute
let's
tragedy.
see how long that enjoyment lasts.
Yeah, right. Let's see here. We start. Professor Joshua Thomas is well known as a brilliant archaeologist whose work has been critical in broadening our understanding of the ancient world. His research into the esoteric practices of many cultures has thrown light on ancient beliefs, making him an authority on the occult. Now retired, other than some part-time work at Miskatonic University, Thomas has become something of a socialite. He happily lends his expertise to those who visit his vacation cabin, situated just an hour or so out of Arkham. Over the years, he's become a friend, a rival, or a mentor to many. Our story begins one bright morning in late September, just as your car crests over a ridge on a hilly drive up to Thomas's cabin. When you arrive, you intend to catch up with the professor, compare notes, and perhaps share a discreet glass of whiskey. So as this car trundles through the back roads of northern Rhode Island, southern Massachusetts, eastern Massachusetts, western Massachusetts. How does the compass work? Western.
You can literally say anything, and we'd be like, okay.
I said Arkham, and my brain went to like immediately New Arkham, Rhode Island, my setting, and I was like, oh no, we're not playing in my setting. We're playing in actual Lovecraft County. So heading to western Massachusetts. Who do we have inside the car? I'm going to toss it over to G first. Please describe your character, who they are, and what they're about.
What they're about? Okay.
What's the deal, man?
Yeah, what's the dealy do? I am playing Olivia Brandon. She is a straight to the point. She is a former, on paper, she is a ex-soldier. She used to be a field nurse in the Great War, and she saw some pretty horrible shit over there. Some of it caused by man, and some of it horribly maybe caused by something else that has maybe awoken her to the possibilities of weird shit happening in the world. And she is... What does she look like? Let me reference my picture here. She's got dark brown hair, short, curled in like a perfect little coif, red lipstick, dark brown eyes, and she's dressed smartly and probably carrying over from her ex-military days. And it's like a brown blazer, white blouse with a, I guess it's not really it's like a feminine tie. It looks more like a scarf at her neck, and a a skirt that goes just down to her like mid calf and some low kitten heels. And she carries a bag. What?
What? Go ahead. I'm going to give you an option to make one of 3 checks. You can make a charm, an occult, or a credit rating check.
Can I get some more context for what these rolls are for?
No. Yes, this is going to be based on how well you know the professor. So basically, it's your personality, your expertise, or your fame. Your fame relative term.
I'll probably do. So you said charm. I'll probably do charm.
Charm, occult, or credit rating.
Okay, I'll do charm. Which is a fail.
Right. Moving right down the line to Prof. Who are you playing, and what do they look like?
Baeuregard Wellington, or Old Boot, to those who have made his acquaintance long enough and feel the need to address him affectionately, is a career gentleman's gentleman. He is a butler and, upon occasion, sometimes a valet. He did not park cars. He served a gentleman as an individual, and as he did up until recently, as World War I ended, his master was with the Royal Flying Corps, which would become the modern day RAF, and as was Baeuregard. He has his look is very general, yet he never achieved anything above the rank of sergeant. He has a well-groomed mustache and a high hairline, and he always wears a 3-piece suit with a tie done up to the very top with a tie pin with the crest of his old regiment. He has found himself independently wealthy since the passing of his gentleman who died in the war, and he has come to New England to seek new employment and to investigate some of the things he saw during his military service, which probably unites him well with Miss Brandon. So yes, he's if they are not being driven, Baeuregard would be behind the wheel, as he is known to take chauffeur duties. And
Perfect,
of course, as it is a car of the time, it is designed to wear a hat, and he is wearing his bowler.
Perfect. One of the interesting things I liked about that's a weird way to phrase that. An interesting thing about World War I, and the most British thing ever about war, is the valet or the valet, as you said. There's a batman in World War I, which is basically like a soldier who was like, hey, you're actually going to be the manservant for this officer. You're going to clean his uniform. You're going to drive his car. You're going to do. And I was like, that's the most. To have essentially a war butler is the most British thing I've ever.
Many of the gentlemen brought their own staff with them.
Yeah, they're in charge of like being your bodyguard, driving your car, delivering messages, cleaning your uniform, digging your foxhole for you.
Digging your foxhole?
Yeah.
You're just standing there, and then they're like,
like, well, excuse me, good sir, I am an officer, and I shall not sully my uniform.
Yeah, no offense, but that's so embarrassing.
That's the most British thing ever.
Yeah.
Chop, Charles, please dig this hole for me.
I'm glad we can laugh about this.
My good man, the enemy's over there. Please shoot my rifle at them.
Exactly.
If you could, Winston, if you could please stand directly in front of me as I hold my rifle over your shoulder. In the same vein, Prof, go ahead and give me either a charm, an occult, or a credit rating.
Yeah, I will charm. Wherever that may be. Sorry, I was trying to fix an obvious error, and I have managed to scupper myself. Here we are.
Okay. Ooh. Extreme success. We'll get back to that. We will get back to that. And last but not least, Iquin, please introduce your character and what he's all about.
Well, Mr. Thomas Manning is one of the most foremost your own self-made man characters. He is a banker, which he became by studying accounting on his free time between jobs in the evenings and on weekends whenever he wasn't working, to work for that got to get up to be something in the world. And he has made himself quite financial independent in that way. So he's nearly a rich man who's super much believe in the American freedom and make your own happiness. He is born and raised in Boston, and he is damn proud of it. He always wears a three-piece pinstripe suit with a nice matching tie. He has like the latest in fashionable mustache and hair. Always wears a fedora outside. And I was going to ask if we could be driving his car, because he do own a Mercedes-Benz 608S, the very top of the luxury Mercedes cars around. Especially important for him. And if we have Baeuregard driving it for him, it would even be better, because it would heighten his status as one of the rich elites of where he belongs.
Okay. We can be driving your car. Baeuregard can be driving. Mayhaps Baeuregard. What's that?
I demand a picture of this car in the Discord chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iquin says he has played this character several times, so we're all in for it.
Yeah, I have. Mr. Manning is the best character. I love him. He is unadulterated Americanism.
I mean, I like him so far. He seems pretty good. So go ahead and either charm, credit rating, or occult.
Oh my good sir, it's credit rating. He must know me. I am famous and rich.
Of course.
He apparently hasn't heard of my good name so far.
What's crazy is that the butler has an extreme success.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's like the janitor. The janitor always knows everything, right? Like all the
Yeah.
The staff
Scruffy
always
Scruffy
denies
don't
the
care.
staff.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to share a handout with only one of you. So, Prof, on the right-hand side of your screen below your character, you should see a little thing that's like a folded piece of paper, like a dog-eared piece of paper. Those handouts. You should see a handout in there called Hunting Cabin.
Okay, right here, Chef. Now I will look for it.
Should be right at the top, if I'm not mistaken. That being said, you know a couple of things. So you have, with extreme success, you are well acquainted for whatever reason. In fact, I think I'm going to let you handle why. But you are well acquainted with Professor Joshua Thomas. You have been to his cabin enough to know what the layout of his cabin is, essentially. And you know that on a previous visit to his cabin, he employed a housekeeper by the name of Susan Charnel. She's probably in her mid-30s, as best you recall. And she was a very polite woman. Yeah, I think that's what you know. So you know the make of his house, like what his house looks like, and that he had a housekeeper, and you have the layout of his house, and you can access that layout whenever you like. And you're the only one that has it, which is great for Yet. Perfect. From there, you guys continue. Is there anything you guys are conversing about in the car?
Oh, you also know of Dr. Joshua Thomas, very dear friend. Yeah, we have some very nice, interesting together. Sorry, I don't know if we've met, but I am, of course, Mr. Manning, Mr. Thomas Manning, financial elite with the First Bank of Boston.
Financial elite is how you address yourself. You announce yourself. Excuse me. Yes, I'm a financial elite.
It's a new coined term that I coined myself.
I'm a self-made man. I can make I made myself the way I am, and I can make whatever term I want to because I have money for it.
I made my own bootstraps, god damn it. And she Olivia's like,
I don't even. I
She,
made
like,
a bootstrap
shakes his
machine that made my bootstraps.
yeah. It's like she holds out her hand to shake his hand. It's like, Olivia Brandon. Very nice to meet you, Mr. Manning.
Charming, Mrs. Brandon.
Just Miss.
Miss Brandon. Ooh, I see.
And yeah, I've also forgot to mention she looks like she's mid to late 20s.
Mr. Manning looks to be in his like late 30s, maybe early 40s.
Yeah. And how do you know Mr. Thomas?
Oh, we were at a soirée together. It's some kind of French. It was very delightful a couple of months ago, and somehow I now got invited. We must have run into each other in some other, circles around, as one does. You probably understand. Yes, that is how I've met him.
Oh, very good. Yeah, and she looks out the window as they approach this hunting cabin. I don't know him very well personally, but I did spend some time with him during the war. I was a field medic.
You were in the Great War.
Yes, I was a nurse, and I that's how I met Mr. Thomas. He was also serving, and I treated one of his wounds.
I see. Oh, very frightful that story. Fortunately, I had to miss out on that one. Deep regrets, of course, but things are as they are, and no one can change history.
Maybe you'll catch the next one. He's like,
I
missed out on that one.
If I might speak freely, I expect they will show up late and take all of the credit.
Yeah.
Flat feet.
Mr. Wellington, have we arrived?
Oh, we are about to arrive momentarily, madam. I've just seen the tree that marks the edge of the professor's property.
Perfect question. After climbing through winding roads, you pull up outside Thomas's cottage. It's made from pine logs and is surprisingly large. The structure sits on a cleared section of land overlooking a small river. The forest stretches into the distance in all directions, save for the stretch of unpaved driveway on which you have come. The two vehicles parked outside contrast noticeably: a nicely kept Ford Model T and a dusty Chevrolet Series FB. You pull up next to these, park, and clamber out. The cottage stands quietly before you. The plants in the nicely kept garden bed rustle as a cool breeze blows through. And when you approach the front door, it swings open and a tall, white-haired man in a smoking jacket looks out. This is Professor Joshua Thomas. He steps outside and says, "Oh, greeting, friends. To what do I owe the pleasure?"
Did he not invite us out?
I did not say he invited you out.
No. Fuck. What the fuck are we doing here?
I did say people sometimes show up to his house for any number of reasons.
I fancied a drive. My good Mr. Wellington, was it? Decided that he could drive us as he's a very proficient driver. And of course, I wanted some lovely female companions to come along. So Miss Brandon here has accompanied us for a bit of a visit, as it were.
Yeah, she gets out. Joshua, nice to see you again. How are you? And she comes over and gives a kiss on both cheeks.
He awkwardly reciprocates. "Oh, I wasn't expecting you so soon. Please, this way. Come on in. Come inside." And he steps out of the doorway and motions you guys into the house.
Mr. Wellington is a fantastic driver with much haste. We got here much faster than we expected.
Oh, yes, very true. Professional driver. Professor, I must say, you look so young and virile. I really like this blossom in your cheeks. He's 100% sucking up.
Yes, of course. All of that. Please. And he again motions into the house.
Yeah, he'll Baeuregard will just say, "Sir," and doff his bowler, and as he's invited inside, remove it and sort of examine the house.
He looks to you and says, yes, my good man. Please, inside. Baeuregard, you notice something as a valet. You notice something immediately, I think. The coat rack is full of coats and hats. It is not typically when expecting guests, you would clear that off so your guests have somewhere to put their things. They're not. It is full of what presumably is Professor Thomas's own hats and coats of myriad dress. But he walks in and you see the interior of the home, to which now I can share to everybody what that looks like. Here you go, everyone. Now you can see the handout.
I think Mr. Manning would just walk in, awkwardly look at the coat rack, like take his fedora and just place it on top of a different hat.
I like that. Yeah, you guys walk in. There's like a front porch. You guys walk into the main room. There is like a dining room table there in the front. There are two comfortable leather chairs that sit across from a fireplace. Behind behind the chairs is a little kitchen area. There's a little food prep, like a what do you call it? Like a pantry off to the side of that. And that's all you guys can see from where you are currently.
I don't see anything. Am I supposed to?
Yeah. So if you go to handouts, you should be able to see the cabin.
Sorry, I thought the thinking was going to change.
Nah, it's not automatic. You have to click it.
There we go. Ooh, cool.
And you start from the outside. You obviously know this is a 2-story building, so you know there's a second floor here. He motions to. He kind of looks back and forth to all three of you, and motions towards the dining room table. And he says, "Please, sit. What are you? What did you come to discuss?"
Oh, if I might, sir, ma'am, there was just an interesting item, an auction catalogue. I was perusing. It's being sold in London. I just wanted to make you aware of it, sir.
Oh, of course, London. It has been some time since I have been in London. Yes.
When I heard that Mr. Wellington was coming out to see you, I just had to take the opportunity to come. It's been
yes. And who would I be if I could not offer a nice ride to my dear friends and to come up to see my other dear friend, the professor? Of course, I would lend my car for such a trip.
Yes, a good Samaritan.
My roles is like myself, Professor. It is showing its age.
Right, understood. Do make yourselves at home. We can have a lively chat here. Would anyone like some refreshing sustenance or a glass of water?
Well, perhaps tea would be nice.
Yeah, so
Yes.
a sherry, perhaps. And he sort of looks to the other two and sort of nods a bit to the professor. Professor, out in the woods.
Yes, I am quite fond of the woods. Have you spent a lot of time out here in the woods of the world?
No, the woods. It's a nice retreat, but only ever so often. You shouldn't live out here too much. And for me, that is. Of course, other people have other business. I'm more talking about, the drinks, Professor.
Yes, drinks. I can provide.
Might I, Professor, do the honor of alleviating myself of the kettle?
No, please, allow me. You three sit here, and I will be just a moment. And he gets up, and you see him, scuttle off to the kitchen, and begin doing kitchen stuff. Now you can see from where you are sitting, you can kind of see a little bit into the kitchen, but there is a wall sort of blocking it off there. It is like a little bit of an open concept here. But go ahead and Baeuregard, give me a spot hidden roll.
Yeah, sure. You know, I could search this, and it'd save me a lot of scrolling, wouldn't it?
You can search, yeah.
Okay. You can search.
Search is in the top of the screen.
Yeah.
So it says like story tactical. This little magnifying glass.
Ah, there it is.
Yep. Let me see. Do we have is luck a thing in this game? It is. So as a reminder, as Iquin always likes to tell us, if you'd like to spend luck, you can. To spend luck, what you do is you just subtract the amount of luck that it would equate to get to the roll you need. So you had a target of 50, you rolled a 67, you would subtract 17 luck, and that would become a regular success. If you so choose to do that. You do not have to do that. Otherwise, you look around and see nothing.
You can also push. Don't forget pushing.
That is true. Which is you tell me how you do it differently, and then I make something horrible happen to you. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Wow. Okay.
How could a cat refuse?
If you fail, you fail astronomically, and something bad happens to you. If you succeed, you succeed.
No, I'll let it settle until the skinwalkers or the Wendigos or whatever the fuck it is shows up.
Yeah, of course. You look around the house as much as you remember. You can hear the clanging of a kettle, the adjusting of things inside cabinets, the clinking of glasses. You see Professor Thomas come back out, and he smiles cordially at all of you, and you see that he is walking in a way out of the kitchen. It's not like incredibly strange, but he is walking in a way out of the kitchen that he is facing you guys. Like his back is to the kitchen, and he's sort of like sidestepping. As he walks over and opens up a small like a liquor cabinet, you see him grab a single glass and a single like crystal bottle, crystal decanter, and he walks over to the table and sort of places that in front of you, Mr. Manning, and then he walks back to the. He backs up towards the kitchen. Just one moment, please. The tea is the water is almost ready for the tea.
Can I roll something to see why he could possibly be walking so suspiciously?
What? Walking suspiciously? That's crazy. He's not doing that.
No. He's just invented Monty Python's Ministry of Silly Walks.
He's just doing a silly walk
40 years earlier.
He's
this
fine.
is how we walk in the forest.
This is how we walk in the forest. That's correct. Go ahead and roll me like a either going to be a psychology. Yeah, probably a psychology.
Would that be a psychology for all?
Sorry?
Can we all roll?
Would I need to roll anything?
If you'd like to, you can.
Yep.
For you, Baeuregard, go ahead and roll me psychology with a bonus. So right click on psychology, click add bonus.
Can I add a bonus for medical knowledge to seeing if he's like injured? No? Okay.
I want to get in on this. I'm gonna see if I can feel something strange about this.
I got exactly what I needed.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Man.
Bit too high.
Baeuregard, if you want to spend 4 luck, you would succeed.
Sure, I will.
Okay. So on your character sheet, you scroll all the way down and click, just drag it in there. No, so on your, that's okay. On your sheet, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see a bar for luck. Just drag it over to 41.
Cool.
Easy peasy. Yes. So Olivia and Baeuregard. Professor Thomas is acting weird, guys. He's sort of like, I don't know. Scuttle seems like a
crab walk.
Too crabby of a word. But he is sort of like walking in a manner where he is like almost always facing you guys, which seems strange. Olivia, you don't recognize like any sort of limp. He's not like hunched over. His shoulders aren't like rolled forward. So you don't think there is any kind of like injury to him. He doesn't seem to have like a strange gait to his walk. And Baeuregard, you're 100% sure you've never seen him walk sideways before. That just strikes you as odd. He's a pretty upstanding gentleman who walks in whatever direction he is facing. You've never seen him sort of sidestep, at least not in the way that he is doing so right now. But there doesn't seem to be anything physically wrong with him. He seems okay. He does seem a little like maybe flighty. Like you notice when he was speaking to you guys, he would sort of like go off on little tangents about the woods, perhaps. Like when Thomas mentioned the Mr. Manning mentioned the woods, he said, "Oh yes, it's great living in the woods." But other than that, he seems okay as far as you can tell. He's acting a little bit off, and he's walking sideways, which is strange.
I pour myself a glass of the liquid. What liquid did he actually give me?
A bottle of whiskey.
Oh, well, there's nothing suspicious with a man crab walking in his own house. He gave me some whiskey and everything is fine.
Yeah. I think you asked for sherry and he did not give you sherry.
No, he did not give me sherry. He gave me whiskey.
Yeah.
So tell me, Joshua, how have you been?
Oh, I have been well. How have you been?
Well, the civilian life is taking some readjusting too. How about you?
Oh, you know me, same old, same old. How was your journey out here to the cottage?
It was delightful. It was so peaceful, and I totally understand why you're out here. It's secluded and quiet, and no one bugs you.
Yes, it is quite nice here. I do enjoy the solitude. Just it's nice to just quietly enjoy your own space without any unscheduled intrusions or the like. What have you been up to recently?
Well, I'm trying to get back into a normal practice. I'm assisting a doctor back in the city and getting back on my feet as a regular nurse.
Oh, right. And you, Mr. Manning.
Professor, are you quite all right? Everything's fine?
I am quite all right. Thank you for asking. How are you?
Well, for start, I don't want to be impolite, but Professor, my name is Mr. Manning, and secondly, I don't know, maybe you're out. I don't want to embarrass you, and sort of lowers his voice a bit. But this is whiskey, Professor.
Why, yes, it is.
Yes.
With the vault all, I might have thought you should be. People should be glad with what they're given.
Well, of course. No complaints from my side. I just thought that maybe the professor would have some sherry. It's more of a preferable taste to the whiskey. Whiskey's a bit strong to me sometimes. But I will not complain. I'm sure this is the most outstanding whiskey. I mean, Professor.
I'm sure I could rustle you up some ice, sir.
Oh no, none of that rocks for me. That's some modern things for other people. I like mine straight as an arrow, just like I do business.
Yes. Business with arrows is booming. Now, you, sir, what have you been up to? And he points to Baeuregard.
Oh, just looking for a change of scene, Professor. That's what brought me to America in the first place. But employment options aren't what they were back at home.
Yes, I did notice. Did each of you arrive together? Arrive in a car?
Yes, Professor. You came out and greeted us and saw the car that we arrived in. It's my car.
In fact, we took the auto gyro.
Yes. As you remember, we talked about at the soiree, I had Mercedes-Benz, the new 608 S1, imported, the new top brand. It's a really delightful car. You should test it sometime, Professor. But I had Mr. Wellington drive it up here for us. Um, like we also talked about, I feel like, and he sort of looks around the room to the other two.
Yeah,
right. Mr. Wellington drives. That is true.
she's going to look around the room, and she's going to try and I don't know if this is a roll or not, but she's going to ask him about his wound, but she's purposely placing it to see if he. So she's like, yes. Also, I wanted to, for those who I'm able to, like, I was able to keep in touch with Mr. Wellington here regarding his wound that I helped stitch up, a couple years ago. So I want to find out with you two, how is the left leg doing?
You can either roll me persuade, charm, or fast talk.
Well, definitely not fast talk. Persuade, isn't that? It's just a straight up. Okay, no, I gotta scroll to B. Persuade 10. No, definitely gonna be charm. I gotta scroll back up. Okay. It failed. Oh, my target was 40.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
He looks to you and says, "Oh, the wound was in my right leg, and it's
sorry.
fine. It's fine. Thank you for asking. Do you have any old wounds?"
Oh, don't we all? Don't we all?
That is true. Excuse me. I believe the tea is ready. And you see him move back towards the kitchen. He sort of just slides out of frame, out of the kitchen.
If I might be so brash, we could cause a distraction and see what is amiss. The professor's a vociferous journalist. He writes his journal. He writes journals every day. Maybe there might be something in his journal to indicate what's amiss.
Well, I've never been here before, so it would stand to reason for me to ask for a little tour of the cottage. It won't be long, but maybe it's a distraction enough for you. He's acting quite weird, isn't he?
Yes, it seems. Well, he spends a lot of time alone. That can affect people's psyche. Old Boot, why don't you go look for the journal? And Mr. Manning, you attend him in the.
Yeah, I've just asked him to give me the tour. I gave the tour.
Yes.
Anyone is, if you're a guest the first time in your residence, you're owed a tour, right?
Yes.
If he is to ask, I have gone to the convenience.
Well, of course you have. Of course you have. I will ask you for a tour. You will go to the convenience. And Miss Brandon, would you like to join me or Mr.
Yes, I will join you, though she really wants to look at those jackets that are hanging on the coat rack.
He has not returned from the kitchen yet, so if you'd like to take a look at the jackets, you may do so.
Oh, perfect.
What are you looking for?
I just want to know what kind of coats they are and maybe look in the pockets, because if there's a whole bunch of coats, I think like back in the day, they didn't have like 5 different coats for You know what I mean? Maybe they did. I don't know.
Oh, they did. They had men had so many coats.
Damn it.
Yes.
So I
Are
will
they
say
all
it is
men's coats?
yes, they are all men's coats.
Okay.
It is a standing coat rack, which
Yeah.
has like 3 hooks on it, and then a couple more hooks at the top for like hats.
Mhm.
You see that there is an outdoor, like a thicker, what we would like a Carhartt, basically like a jacket, for, like taking a stroll through the forest. There is like an overcoat, so like like probably like a waxed or oiled overcoat for rain, and there is like a jacket, like a sports coat, basically, for wear like inside a home. And he's currently wearing a smoking jacket. They all appear to be roughly the same size, judging by the look of them. And there is, in fact, nothing in the pockets.
Okay. I checked the tags. Like, do they have any names sewn into them?
Just the brand names of the.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to slide into the kitchen before he returns and notices me. So Manning is going to do a very stealthy, sneakily, coming up on him before he's like ready for us. The professor.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll stealth.
Yeah, I have nothing in stealth, and I succeed
Wow.
with a hard success. My
Nice.
Wow.
stealth is 20. Like the way I envisioned this to go was that you would see Manning's stomach coming out, and then Manning, and then he's like, "The fuck."
Wow.
Yeah. But apparently, Mr. Manning is super stealthily in kitchens and cabins.
That's how you get ahead in business. Stealth and
That is how you get ahead in business.
Yeah, right. Go ahead. I'm going to give you a free roll here. Go ahead and give me either a spot hidden, a medicine, or I think that's it. Spot hidden or medicine would be applicable.
See, I have a 1 in medicine, and I have 55 in spot hidden. Guess which one I'm choosing?
The medicine.
Nice.
Yeah, and I have a hard success on that medicine.
Okay. So here's the thing. You had a hard success on stealth, so I'm gonna let you move like shadow, right? You come around the corner of the kitchen, and here's what
Obviously,
you know.
crab walking. Obviously, crab walking.
Crab walking, of course. You
how you
come around, and you notice that there is a kettle on the stove. The stove is not on. The kettle never whistled. There is no steam being produced by the kettle. There is a glass, like the same glass, not the same glass, but a drinking glass on the counter, to which you see him reaching into a metal tin and by hand grabbing like a finger pinch full of crumbled up leaves, like tea leaves, and just depositing them in the glass. You see him reach over and start to pour what is very obviously like tepid room temperature water into the glass of presumably tea leaves. And then you see him take a spoon and begin to stir the tea leaves together. You also notice that he is you see that he is a little bit more relaxed in the kitchen. And you see from his posture that like he has like a weird like bulge on his like in the back of his smoking jacket. Like almost like a Quasimodo, like not as big as like a hump, I wouldn't say, but there's a noticeable like bulge, a protrusion in the back of his sports coat, or smoking jacket.
I think Manning would be in the kitchen part. Yeah, I think since he did a very good sneak and has been spotted, he's gonna abort and just slide back out towards the other two, and whisper to them. So guys, I just saw him there. The kettle isn't on. There's no steam, and he's just grabbing tea with his hand and stirring it into glasses of water with a spoon. And also, Mr. Wellington, do you remember? I don't want to critique anyone's physique here, but did he used to have a bulge on his back, like a quite big one?
No.
like Quasimodo in the
Yes,
story?
quite like the Yes, like the
He-
Quasimodo one described in the story. Yes, and Mr. Brandon, you treated him as well. Did you ever see anything like that?
No, and that kind of ailment
Because
would have disqualified
who
him from serving in the war.
I see. Yes, that would make sense. But he has one now. Should I still go ask for the tour? I think I still should go ask for the tour, but I wanted to make you aware at least.
I agree. It could have been something. The war has been over for several years. It could be something new.
Yes, just keep it in mind. And Manning is now non-stealthily moving back, sort of making his presence known, so to not to scare him too much. But it's gonna walk a bit heavier to announce his presence. Walk back into the kitchen. Like, Professor, sorry to just barging on you like this. I see that you're preparing the tea, but as you know, I've never been to this cabin before, and as it is custom to give a newly arriving guest a tour of the premise, of course. Would you please?
Yes, of course, of course. This is, yes. This is a thing that I have done before.
Yes,
Please,
excellent. Please lead away. And we don't need to go through the whole thing if you don't want to, since this is just a distraction. But Manning would take time in every room to ask about every detail to the point of obnoxiousness, just to make him be busy and give the other ones time.
Yeah. So he is going to give you a bit of a tour, starting, of course, with the room you are in. The kitchen.
And he will ask anything like, what stove is that? How does this work? What is that? Where did you get that spoon? All super really annoying blatant question that is just for show to keep him busy.
Yes. Let me see here. Interesting. Interesting call. Is there anything of relevance for you in this room? Let's see here. The kitchen is pretty. The kitchen is pretty mundane. Yep. There's a sink. Overlooks the property. There's a small storeroom that holds various housewares, things of that nature. The house looks well stocked with provisions. Let's see. On here, he does lead you to. There are a couple of guest bedrooms in the back there. There's also
If there's any art, anything, he will go into excruciating detail, who's the artist, where's this from, do you like this, anything to just prolong the time.
Yeah. He is answering your questions. Obviously there's not a whole lot you can check against his, because you've never been here, and you don't actually know the guy as well as you have portrayed that you know him. But he does go into detail about whatever you ask him about. Go ahead and roll me a psychology roll.
Ooh, good sir. Let me just try to get back to my character, because if I go to the handouts, I have one pixel to get back to my character right listing. Oh, psychology. Persuade, psychology. Let's go. Please. Yes! A success.
He is answering you in a way that you can't refute whether it's true or not, but you can see that a lot of his answer is based in visual perception. You're asking questions, where'd you get the spoon? And he says, yes, this wooden spoon. It's made of wood. In fact, it's made of wood from the trees, or I carved it from around here. And everything seems to be things he can immediately see around him, or experience in the close vicinity to him. Nothing extends beyond the cabin and the immediate surrounding area of said cabin, which that strikes you as a little odd. I would say a little odd.
Make your own spoon. That's for servants to do.
Well, maybe that's the least weird part.
There's a market in making your own spoons, okay?
Yep.
While this is happening, what are Olivia and Baeuregard doing?
I think at this point, Olivia is going to be following Baeuregard's lead because he says he has a journal. So I guess she will help him locate the journal or a journal.
Where is the professor's study? And I assume that's where he would be writing his journal daily.
You've been to the cabin before, but have you actively stayed over here? Have you been anywhere else in the cabin?
They would have discussed books in the professor's library as he was forced to part with some books to stay afloat after his previous employer's death.
Got it. Okay. You see. So behind the dining room table, there is a staircase upstairs, which you would know would be the master bedroom, as well as his study.
Yeah. Upstairs.
Okay. When
his study is just off his bedroom.
So the two of... Go ahead.
I was saying we'll go upstairs.
So the two of you head upstairs. You enter into the second floor of this area. There are two additional... so as soon as you come up the stairs, the hallway sort of splits to the left and to the right. Directly in front of you is a slightly ajar door. There's a bathroom in front of you. And to your right, there are two closed doors down the end of the hallway. And to your left, there is a closed door. I would say you would know, Baeuregard, that the left door is his bedroom, and off his bedroom is the study. You would know that on the right-hand side, those are two guest bedrooms.
This is a pretty fucking sweet cabin, by the way.
It is a pretty sweet cabin.
Like 5 bedrooms.
Mom, yeah. I was wondering, and whose is the other car? Did his housekeeper drive?
Maybe. I don't know I didn't know her at all. I guess I've heard her name, but I don't know. Is this his main house? Do you know?
It's his vacation cabin.
His vacation cabin. But has there been any downstairs, with the coat rack? It was all men's clothing. Were there women's shoes or anything like that?
There were not.
Okay. I don't know.
Yes, you would assume that a consummate professional would keep inside shoes here as not to track in dirt and make the job harder.
Yes. She's going to peek into the bathroom and see if there's anything of note to notice in there. She's going to run the tap.
You peek into the bathroom. It has two sinks. Excuse me, I just punched my microphone. It has two sinks, a cloth-footed tub, a little closet in there. The water runs. It runs clear.
Okay. She'll turn it off. Dry her hands. And then... Where's his office? Off his bedroom?
Yes.
Right. They're going to go inside the bedroom.
Okay. You head to the left, right beyond the bathroom, and you make your way into the master bedroom. You see that there is a very plush and comfortable bed with an armchair and a dressing stand. However, everything in here seems to be there are personal items tossed about and lying on the floor, like a clothes brush, a comb, a coffee mug, a broken drinking glass, just things that would be on countertops, just seem to be sort of haphazardly tossed around the floor. If anyone would like to examine this room, please let me know how you're doing. You also see a door off the side, the right side of the room that leads to a study.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to investigate. I'm going to look at the brushes as well, specifically the type of hair that's in the brushes. A woman's long hair, because he looks like he's got short graying hair, so shouldn't necessarily have a brush with long hair in it.
Go ahead and roll me spot hidden.
Fail. Damn it.
So what I will say is you can pick up the brush, and the brush matches his hair.
Okay.
But you don't see anything else. Baeuregard, what are you up to?
for something in here, Baeuregard will attempt to see if there is see what all of this was strewn about that someone was apparently looking for.
Go ahead and give me a psychology roll.
Okay. Nope.
Yeah, your best guess is perhaps Professor Thomas was frantically searching for something and just sort of strewn about things as like you can't find your keys. You start like upturning everything and looking around here. But you're not really sure. He doesn't really seem to be like a slob.
No.
So maybe this was just like an episode of he couldn't find something or something of the kind. Yeah.
Let's hope there are answers in the journal.
Where are you? The two of you searching the room. How are you searching it? So I know.
With their eyes, I don't know.
No, I know that's a dumb question, but are you just standing there and looking around, or are you like physically like going through stuff? Like, are you?
Yeah. Baeuregard will be attempting not to straighten the place up, but he will check drawers, check cabinets, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess the same. She's not tossing the place, obviously. And when she picks up the brush, she'll put it back on the floor. Maybe not. It might not be in the exact same position, like at an angle to the bed or whatever, but she will still put it back on the floor.
Okay, but are you also like sort of going through the place?
Yeah, like she might like run her hands along like the comforter on the bed. She might lift the mattress, look underneath, look under the bed, and check the drawers of the end tables and stuff like that.
Perfect. You said the magic words. You head over to the bed, Olivia, and you begin sort of like shifting some of the sheets around, and you find that there is a pool of dried blood on the bedspread.
Ew.
You like pull back some of the linen, and there on like the base sheet is dried blood.
Like a lot of blood, or like a spot like from a nosebleed.
Enough for me to call it a pool.
Oh yeah, your pool. She's gonna go.
Do you usually nosebleed pools of blood?
Well,
Usually you get like a couple of drops of blood from a nosebleed. This is a pool.
Okay. Old boot, take a look at this. And she will point to the pool. And can she tell how old it is with her?
You can make me a roll to figure that out. Either first aid, medicine, or science biology. If you have it.
What's my science biology? It's not on my list. Oh, science is 1%. Okay, we're gonna go with first aid.
Or like educated in science. You
Yeah.
a class of like biology.
Yeah, technically, I'm not mechanically, I'm not a medical professional, so I will go with first aid. Yay!
Medicine works too if that's higher.
It is not.
Okay. You look at this, and without like getting too hands-on with like a strange pool of blood, it's probably 12 hours old. Like the enough for like the thinnest parts and a lot of like the thick part, like where it would seep, to have dried, or soaked into the mattress itself. But it appears to have been like this is like a significant wound would have made this amount of blood, and obviously it's in the bed, and so like there's an amount of like rolling around that could happen when sleeping. But if you were to lay here, it would look like it is roughly in the area of someone's lower back.
Lower back, okay. And that doesn't correspond with the wounds that she knows from the war. She's gonna go check the closet or look for any kind of clothing that may.
You see that there are like collectively you and Baeuregard are kind of like searching the room. You see there are personal effects. There's clothing. Everything in the room seems to be his.
But nothing that has blood to match, like pajamas or something.
No, nothing.
Okay. This is a significant wound.
Is that maybe a pint or more?
At least, but something that definitely would require hospitalization. And it's within 24 hours too. The middle is still wet.
Something, perhaps a parasite, attached itself to the professor in the night.
On his lower back, by the looks of it.
While that is happening, downstairs, you have been shown the kitchen. You have been shown the larder, the pantry. You've been shown the guest bedrooms, and he has seemed to stop showing you things. He says, "Oh yes, we should return back to the fireplace and have a chat." And he is like leading you back towards where your companions should be. Mr. Manning, yeah, you know they are not there.
Yes, but Professor, I totally forgot. We were supposed to bring them tea. First, we need to go to the kitchen. I could not take it upon myself to make you look like a bad host. It just not becomes me.
Oh, right, of course, the tea. How could I have forgotten? Please, this way. And he heads back into the kitchen, to which you see a cup of now steeped room temperature, just loose tea leaves, that is like no longer swirling, but is like sort of tea colored. If you made tea with 2 little tea leaves. And he says, yes, and we need 4 of these. And he begins to rummage through and find more cups.
While we're passing through into the kitchen, Mr. Manning is going to very loudly be like, "Yes, the tea is just done, and we will serve it to the others now," and sort of try to give them the signal that it's time.
He looks to you and nods, and he says, "Yes, we will serve the tea very shortly. Thank you." And he raises his volume to match yours.
Old Boot, maybe you mentioned the you would be in the lavatory. Maybe you check for the journal, and I will head back down.
And if anyone asks, I showed you where the convenience was, and it was ladies first.
Of course, and she will, scurry back down the steps, and that demure womanly way.
Yes, of course.
Yes, we have now prepared the tea, and we will now walk out into the living room with the tea for the guests.
Yes, we are transporting the tea. Very well, sir. Very well.
With our hands.
With our hands.
Oh, Manny's going to do one of those after you, Professor, to try to beckon him to go in front of him.
Ooh, I like that. Give me a charm, a fast talk, or a persuade.
Definitely the persuade. I mean, in business, you need to be able to both fast talk, but also persuade.
You know?
I think wait, what is my fast talk? It's 40. I think my persuade is better. Persuade is 52. Let's go. Persuasion. No. Sometimes
do you want to spend
a bit much.
Do you want to spend 28 luck?
You know what? I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push this.
Just so that it's more of a chance to do horrible things to you.
Something horrible could happen to you.
Do you know how seldom I get to be in this position? I'm definitely gonna push it.
I knew you would.
Let's go. Push it real good.
So, Professor, obviously the host goes and enters the room first. Obviously.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and give me another roll.
Hey, in the context, that should work.
It should. It does work. I mean, you can roll whether it works or not. Oh shit!
No evil stuff for me.
Touche.
I thought you wanted to do the pew pew critical icon, but okay.
I actually a bit disappointed. I wanted horrible stuff to happen to see what Mike has put up.
I know.
Right? In reverse.
He goes. He says he hasn't adjusted his volume yet, and he says, "Yes, that is true. The host would go first. Thank you, Mr. Mann." And he, Manning, I do apologize. And he continues out of there, not holding a tray, which would be the proper way to bring drinks. He's just like raw dogging 2 glasses out there to hold them. And he left the other 2 glasses in the kitchen. Iquin, if you want, or sorry, Thomas, if you want to grab them, you can. If not,
I think
they will.
I think he will, just so like everything is so weird. So I think Manning would just be like, "Oh,
Yeah. And he, Olivia, you see him present 2 glasses, like a drinking glass. No steam, no anything. Just and you know that a glass of hot tea would be fucking hot. And he just places these tepid glasses of water down. You see just flecks of green, not enough to be a proper tea, even if you were doing like raw leaf. Like no bag, no little container for it. He puts it out there. No spoons, no sugar cubes, no sugar bowl, no nothing. Just what looks to be like a glass of water with like just basil up to the top of it. And he says, yes, enjoy the tea. And he begins to sit down in whatever seat was closest to him, which I think might have been the seat that Thomas was sitting in. He just sits down in the nearest seat.
Thank you.
And we'll go ahead.
Or she just says thank you to him and just watches him.
Perfect. And we'll transition from.
No, but Manning was going to be behind him, so he could just take the glasses and be like, "What?"
Shrugs.
Kind of like, try to mouth like, what is happening to the other one? To Olivia.
Can see when Joshua goes to sit down, she's gonna look to Thomas and be like, and she's gonna be like, lower back, and she's gonna motion to her lower back, and then
was that where the lump was, Mike?
That is where the lump was.
Oh.
Yeah, he's just gonna mouth back, lump.
And while everyone is whispering, we're gonna transition back to the second floor and see what Baeuregard is up to. Baeuregard, what are you doing, buddy?
He has gone to the study to attempt to retrieve the professor's journal if it is still here.
Going to the study to retrieve the journal. Absolutely.
He's like, well, I heard New England was famous for vampires.
Right.
But I didn't realize the professor was acquainted with the Perrin family.
You open the door into the study, and you see that it's filled with books and cabinets, a large desk. And you see that sitting on the desk is in fact a diary. And this is, as you had predicted, a day-to-day like life diary. Typically like just in his mundane affairs of like gardening and like if anyone visited or like anything of that kind of situation. You skim through the diary and you stumble upon something I will share with you in the form of a little handout. So you should have a new handout in your section there. You read the following. It says, for years, I have resisted the urge to detail my studies of the mysteries of the universe in this diary. I know all too well that lettering memories of dark forces bleed into your everyday life as a surefire path to the abyss. But damnation, I must get these thoughts down. The object from the Cairo dig site, which I have taken to calling the Lonely Thread, is decidedly not of this earth. There's no doubt about it. This artifact is active. It responds to something unseen, something from elsewhere. It's as if an invisible force tugs upon it. I believe this strange wire could be the secret to reaching beyond, perhaps to dimensions beyond our perception. Previously, the thread's movements were erratic, based on my assumptions that the thread is somehow entangled with the otherworldly counterpart. I moved it in accordance with simple counting systems, Morse code, and a variety of other communications techniques. Today, I believe I have noticed a pattern of response. Dare I hope that I have established communication with whatever is pulling on the wire from the other side. Enough for now. I'll see more tomorrow before my guests arrive. I'll destroy this entry after breakfast and retranscribe it into my manuscript in the workshop. Best to keep this sort of research carefully hidden. That is the last entry. What do you do with that information, Baeuregard? Baeuregard.
Yes, he will remove the conspicuous pages of the diary carefully. If he has to cut it with a pocket knife, he will. He will remove them carefully and pocket them. Because this evidence, he realizes it should be burnt.
Okay. Do you head back downstairs?
Yes, he'll go and flush the toilet.
Of course, of course.
And make a fuss of getting on with that he has been in there, and he will walk very quietly to the bathroom and then very loudly from the bathroom as if he's been there the whole time.
Fair. You head out and downstairs. There's a loud flushing sound as you rejoin the group, to which you see that there is a table arrayed with tepid glasses of herbaceous water, and a conversation continues with. And so, what were the two of you hoping to do here in the cabin?
I think Manning has slidden down and tried to sit kind of close to Olivia, so they could try to whisper if possible, like, so he's closer to her and farther away from Professor Thomas.
Yeah, and she's not sipping the tea. She's just holding it in her hand, and she's like, "Well, I actually were curious about hearing about what you're working on. Anything exciting?"
Yes, capital. I heard something about an involvement in a new dig in Cairo. Capital.
Yes, they do quite often dig in Cairo. But myself, no, I'm not working on anything right now. Just sort of incubating the ideas.
Mm-hmm.
So, I see. I think Manning is going to try to whisper to Olivia and perhaps Baeuregard, if he's close enough by, and try to keep it from without earshot of Professor Thomas. If it's possible to do like a little close whisper as they're talking, to just sort of inflict a little side note.
I'll give you
Olivia's
a sneak with a bonus.
A stealth, perhaps.
Yeah, stealth with a bonus. Sorry.
Stealth with a bonus. My 20%. Come on, stealth with a bonus.
Come on. Oh.
Would you like to spend 3 luck?
I would like to spend 3 luck. But this is what luck is for. I have
Yeah.
plenty. So.
Yeah, he completely does not notice you lean over and speak to Olivia. He is enwrapped with discussion of digging Cairo with Baeuregard.
So I would whisper to Olivia. So, Miss Brandon, should we just ask him flat out, put him, on the spot, so to speak? I think this is some kind of imposter. He's not. I mean, I haven't known the man for a long time, but he's acting very weird from last time I saw him.
Yes, I agree. There was an obscenely large pool of blood in his bed, which would be placed on his lower back.
What now?
A pool of blood.
Yes, I heard you. Well, yes. Do you want to? Should I, or how do you go about these things?
Well, I'm not sure.
Well, here's my plan then. I propose that we simply do that. I will start and ask him about weird dreams, and then you might inflict with the blood. It seems like an escalating ladder would be
Well,
better.
I would not like to admit that I was snooping in his bedroom.
Oh, true. I will then ask him about the tea. Yes, splendid. Professor Thomas, I must ask that is everything well? You have been acting quite weird, if I may so say, especially since this is not in any way, shape, or form how you prepare tea. And don't get me wrong, I myself is a purebred American. Coffee is my thing, but even I know from the Europeans I've met in business that this is no way to prepare a tea at all.
If I had been served this by anyone I would not know, I perhaps would have punched them in the jaw. Baeuregard seems to emphasis on punched in the jaw. I might have punched someone clean out.
Yes, Professor Thomas.
What could you possibly be referring to?
Yeah,
You don't seem to be yourself, Joshua.
Who else would I be?
I don't know.
well, someone who
else
doesn't
would he?
understand that tea needs warm water, as well as you don't grab it with your fingers, as I saw you do.
I don't understand. What sort of accusations are you attempting to make here?
We're not accusing you of anything, Professor. We're dear friends, asking a friend if they are feeling well, as they have been showing a weird pattern of. Yes, please,
We're
please.
concerned for your mental health, Joshua.
I don't know what to say. And he begins to stand up.
Can I roll charm to see if I can appease him?
You may give it a try. I will say you will need a hard success.
Okay. Possible. Anything is possible. Let's go. Close.
Just a regular success. If you want to spend 3, I believe 3 luck will get you to a hard success.
Yes, it will.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So spend 3 luck. And what do you say to sort of, assuage him?
As he stands up, she will reach out and like put a hand on his arm and just give him a gentle squeeze. And I think if part of him is still in there, he might remember the time when he was lying in the hospital tent back when they were overseas, and she gave him comfort in a time of great stress. And she says, "Please, Joshua, we care about your well-being, and we want to make sure that you're mentally well."
He like lets you put a hand on his arm. He sits back down. He says, I appreciate the sentiment, but I do feel quite myself."
Is he lying?
Go ahead and
With that
go ahead and roll psychology.
psychology.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta roll really well for this one. Oh, okay, I'll spend luck.
Oh,
I'll spend luck.
nice. That's really nice.
Yeah.
That is very nice. It's weird, right? You get a feeling that like he's not there's something off, right? He doesn't like make any like eye twitches or anything that like, he doesn't pause for too long, or like there's no like tells that seem like he's lying that you can see just by like studying him. But at the same time, like you can't help but shake the feeling that there is a complete lack of truth to what he's saying. So there's something going on with his answer.
Yeah, and I think carrying on from her success, maybe she can she puts down the tea and she will physically take his hand, like both hands cupping his, and go, "Let us help you. We can help you. That's why we're here."
I think it's a regular success. Okay, I want to know what everyone else is doing.
Baeuregard, who had seen the person that he sees having the most authority within the room. I assume Olivia was at the very least a lieutenant, so he saw an officer in danger, so he was about to knock the guy out.
Okay, so you were like, posturing in case something went down. Okay, what is Mr. Manning doing?
Oh man, Manning's thinking here is that they should be straightforward with him, and he started with the T, and they said that they should have the escalation ladder, and Manning has seen his lump. I think Manning would go for Joshua, if I may, on the first name basis. While you were preparing the tea in the kitchen, I couldn't help but to spot that you seem to have some kind of lump or growth on your back, some kind of wound, perhaps. Is that perhaps something that you have developed that you wish to keep from us? And I'm saying this in the most friendly manner, as friends trying to help you. Anything that scarily would maybe cause you to feel some anxiety or stress, perhaps. So he's just mentioning that he knows about the lump, that Manning knows about the lump.
Yeah, perfect. Iquin, you said the magic words.
Magic words.
Yeah,
I know about your lump.
I know about your lump. Were the magic words?
Your lovely man lumps.
Yes,
Lovely,
your lovely
lump.
manly lump.
Check it out.
You see that, we see Olivia has her hands on the table, touching Thomas's hands, or Professor Thomas's hands, and he turns to look at you, Manning, and you watch his face go blank, completely expressionless, and his eyes sort of are looking at you, but almost kind of lose focus, and then you watch his mouth just drop, not like an inhuman amount of drop, it drops wide open. And then you hear him make this sort of noise, and he lunges forward across the table, jamming the table forward into both you and Olivia. As he lunges forward, looses his hands from Olivia, and goes to grab for you.
Okay, and with that, Wellington's going to punch him.
All right, go ahead and give me an armed brawl attack, and I'm going to give you the same.
Come on, let's fuck this guy up.
So he lunges across the table, right? You see Baeuregard go to swing at him, and he's, for an old man. Ironically, both of them are pretty quick, but you see Baeuregard swing at him, and the professor just seems to have been too low to get hit by it, but he lunges across the table for you, Mr. Manning. But the table is the only thing that saves you. It jams into both you and Olivia as he's trying to reach towards you. And he seems incensed, guys.
Manning would stand up and back off Professor, calm, Professor.
Can I react?
You can.
She just goes, "Oh," and gets pushed back. "Oh, dearie me!" And
Goodness gracious!
She's like, "Good heavens!" And she grabs the glass of tea. She's gonna smash it on his head, or try to.
Oh my god. Yes. So go ahead. This is gonna be. I think it's technically unarmed brawl as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
And everything that's not a firearm is brawl.
Actual weapon.
Yeah.
Unarmed attack, brawl attack.
Yeah, you should have unarmed brawl attack in your actions.
Yeah.
So you see him grabbing at Mr. Manning, and you sort of "Oh, dearie me!" You grab a glass and throw it at him. But yeah, but it's as much as you'd like to be "Oh my god, good heavens, calculated throw, smash glass." It was "Oh goodness," you reacted, completely goes wide, shatters against the wall, water and leaves cascade down. Mr. Manning, what are you doing? You're attempted to being throttled by an elderly man.
Manning would like move behind the chair he was sitting in, and then he feels like people are now trying to beat him, smash him with glasses, and he feels like, oh shit, this situation has completely gone off the rails. So he's gonna pull out his revolver, a .45.
Okay, you gonna fire on him?
I have a firearm because I'm an American. I have the God-given right to bear arms.
That's true.
So Manning
Oh, man.
went into the first weapon store he could find, bought the biggest gun that store had, and has that gun on him now. And
That's
it's
true.
always
God
loaded.
came down to America and said, "You guys get to have guns whenever you want."
You
Yeah,
guys,
And they
exactly
came to
what
maple-
happened.
And Canada, they said, you may have maple syrup.
Yeah, true.
England, tea.
See?
I think
That's
we came
just how
out
the
better in
world
that deal,
works.
don't you, G?
yep. Yep.
So are you gonna shoot the professor, the good professor?
He's gonna threaten the good professor first. I mean, it's still like he's mad and like screeching, but it's like it's a human, and Manning is not a trained soldier. He's a banker. He does cash and finance.
Yeah. You can. I will give you a free action to try to talk him down. But I will say you will need an extreme success on this persuasion, charm, or fast talk.
You can do it, Eichmann. I believe in you.
Yeah, I mean, I feel it. Feel it in my bones. I've used persuasion the whole time. I'm just gonna see. Fast talk is worse, but I want to try it because I feel it's more appropriate to fast talk him down. And most humans react very calmly to have a gun in their face.
That's
So
true.
Let's see. Are the dice gods with me? No, they are not.
Oh,
They are not. I mean, you did get a
Oh,
regular
wow.
success, so nothing catastrophic
Yeah.
happens, but not enough to talk him down. You do see that he like, you see that he like fully stands back up, and he grabs the edge of the table and begins to push the table like probably towards Baeuregard, and so that it clears the path to you. Like he starts to move this table as you're talking. Do you take the shot?
I think, yeah, Manning would feel really threatened. He's not responding as a human usually does when presented with like obvious violence happening to them. I think he's gonna try to shoot him.
Go ahead.
Also, Manning has a 20 in firearms. He's not trained at all. He just has the big gun.
oh my god.
Yeah, no, not even close.
Would you like to
he
spend
jerks off
21
and
luck points?
No. He sort of just super like jerks and just fires the gun like straight into the wall, like a feet above his wherever the professor is.
You must squeeze the trigger, sir. Never pull.
Because we're all deaf.
Yeah, he moves the table just enough and begins to like almost launch himself. Like he uses the table to like pull himself forward towards you, Mr. Manning, and he's going to attack you again with an unarmed brawl. Again, he is going to miss, and he like sort of like gets to you, and something like gets in his way. Like your chair is still sort of there, and he like stumbles over the chair, scratching at you. Mr. Baeuregard, what would you like to do?
Can Baeuregard calmly walk around, draw his 4.55 Webley, and shoot Manning, and shoot not Manning, and instead of getting between the professor and Manning, shoot the professor directly in the hump.
You in the hump?
Yep.
You may try.
The lovely man hump.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Someone who actually knows how to use their weapon.
Yeah.
Wow. Good job.
You shoot him in the hump.
The hump.
Interesting.
Lovely demon hump.
The lovely demon hump. Yeah, you fire into let me see here. How do we roll damage on this
Do I need to click that again?
I frankly don't know. Let me take a look at your character sheet. So I think it should have automatically rolled.
Yeah, it
Not
should have
set it up
rolled
right.
damage.
Should have rolled automatically.
I think it does if you use the action instead of the skill.
Oh,
I
right.
also accidentally just clicked
Oh
the skill.
yeah. So just go ahead and let me see here. items, 38 special.
It's 1d3.
1d3 is unarmed. I don't.
Yeah,
I would have.
It's per weapon, so you need to know the damage of the weapon. Unfortunately.
Yes. Which I think it has all the weapons in here. So let me see.
Yeah.
38 special.
It'll be under your equipment. Oh, it doesn't actually tell you the damage.
No, it
actually have
doesn't.
damage. That is weird.
That is annoying.
View?
Maybe it's because you need to own the actual rulebook, because the weapons are in the investigator's handbook and in the core rulebook under the weapons table, and it will tell you. Guns usually make a lot of damage, like a D6 or a D8, depending on the size, because they are brutal in this game.
Ironically, I do own all the books. Let me see here. Ammunition and weapons. Equipment tab. 38 special. We are looking for
I picked a
handguns.
455, but I don't think they've got a 45 revolver, so I picked what was closest.
Oh, I see. Because a 38 special is not actually a gun in here. That's why.
Great.
.38
so
should be a
45
gun.
for cash.
There should be a .38 in there, but it might be in the other rulebook, because obviously there are different weapons in the different books.
perhaps in under handguns in the player's book, I don't have a 38 special, but I do have a 32, which is pretty close. So a D8.
Okay, 1d8 coming up. Oh, that's nice. 3.
3 damage. Hell yeah. So you fire on this guy, and you hear again as he screams again.
Now settle down, Professor and his guest, or you'll get another.
What are Mr. Manning and Olivia doing? He does not seem to be settling down.
I see what Baeuregard is doing, and I have a gun too, actually.
Yeah,
of course we all have guns. We're American.
Yeah, we got them. No, we got them when we came past passport control. They were like,
"Your guns." And yeah, she'll pull out her 32 automatic, and she's going to shoot the hump.
Go for it.
Come on. Oh, failure.
Would you like to spend 33 luck points?
Let me see. No.
No, you good?
I only have 37 left.
Yeah. Turns out nurses might not be the best shot, and you fire a little wide. Mr. Manning, what are you doing in this moment?
Running away. Running away is an option in this game.
It is an option.
I'm trying to, get away in the way that the chair will still be in between me and him, and I'm jettison for whatever I can find. I just cross the room, blind sprinting, whatever takes me up further away from him.
So I will tell you, as you did get a tour of the house, you know that there is a front door that you came through that leads to the front porch that leads out to the vehicles, but there is also a back door and a back porch that leads out to the backyard. What direction do you flee in?
Which direction drives me away from him the furthest? Would back door be better for me, or would front door? Like he would, more instinctively take whatever way that puts more distance to him in a better, like more things in between them.
Yes.
Better
so what I would say is you have a clearer path to the back door. There's nothing obscuring you, but the things that are obscuring you on the front door would be your two companions. So you'd tell me which one you would choose. Other bodies between you and and Professor Thomas, or the cleanest shot to get out of the house?
No, I know what it is. Manning would just scream, "You shot it! You shot it, Professor!" And then we still just booking it for the back door. People are shooting. This is dangerous. Everything has gone way out of hand. He's booking it to the back door.
Have I made a faux pas? Is that not what you do in America?
He does not chase you, Mr. Manning, and said he does that scream again and turns and attempts to attack Mr. Baeuregard, horribly failing. He turns and lunges towards you. Olivia, you see that the back of his robe, his smoking jacket, the lump, there is a large amount of blood on the back of his jacket, and it is like dripping out of the back, like On the back of his coat.
Lieutenant, I'm not sure how you are at surgically removing cysts, but I would advise you take a poker or something like that and get to work.
Usually my patients are lying down, and she...
If we'd had time, I would have suggested sedating him.
Yeah, I guess she's gonna try... Can we try subduing him?
Yeah, you could try. It'd be unarmed brawl.
Yeah, try and hold him down. And she's going to try and grapple him.
Okay.
Fail.
You want to spend 26 luck.
I don't like that number. No.
Okay.
But that's like I can push, right? Or can I not push?
I don't think you can push in combat, if I'm not mistaken.
No, you cannot.
Okay.
You cannot.
All right. So she will attempt to grab him, but just gets tangled up in all the flailing limbs.
Yes. You like grab at his coat and you like slip off the blood on his coat, sort of on his smoking jacket. Mr. Baeuregard, what do you do? You're the next up to make an action.
If I can't get an angle on the thing we're trying to remove with hot lead, fine surgical tool, try it. I'm not a doctor. I will try to knock him out. I will try and go unarmed and knock him out again.
Okay. Go for it.
Brawl.
It'd be unarmed attack.
Yay!
Yeah,
That succeeds. Go ahead and roll me a D3.
Okay. D3's down here. Oh, that's a D2 and a D4. Great.
You get
I
six and divide it
I
by-
believe if you just type in, let me see, /roll D3, that works. So if you
Yeah,
just
I'll
type in
take
/roll D3,
Yeah.
that'll
Okay.
work.
Yay!
Hell yeah. Perfect. You clobber Professor Thomas over the head, and he collapses at your feet, unconscious.
A blanket. We should restrain him.
Yeah.
Is it calm? Is it calm now?
As soon
He's
as you ask that
unconscious,
question,
Mr. Manning.
as soon as you ask that question, Mr. Manning, so Olivia and Baeuregard, you see the jacket, the smoking jacket, begin to move. You hear a wet, squelching sort of noise, and the sound of ripping flesh, and you watch something that is roughly the size of like a rugby ball skitter out from underneath the smoking jacket with like several limbs and like weird tentacly appendages scutter out and run right past you up the wall and up and into the second floor. And I need both of you to roll a sanity check.
That's rude. Okay. That's back up at the top. No, it's not. Oh, yes, it is.
It's
Around
always
here
up.
somewhere. It's like who has sanity in this game?
Failed.
Failed.
Extreme success for Baeuregard.
You're fine. I think with the extreme success, you don't lose any sanity. A D4. Roll a D4. You, Miss Olivia, you take 2 points of sanity loss.
Okay.
And Thomas, you ran away, so you don't actually see the monster come out of this guy's back.
Is it calm? Is the coast clear?
Not come.
The
What
creature
is this?
disappears,
Is it moving?
and Olivia, you see blood pooling around him.
I suggest, if I may, we take the professor to a hospital and we burn this place down with that thing in it.
I like that idea.
Just burn the poor man's cabin down.
He has insurance. He has his life.
That feels very
Well,
legal.
we're just gonna check to
Or-
make sure he's alive.
Thurs, if
You
you're
reach
dead-
down. You reach down and you get a pulse, but it's faint.
He definitely needs. Can I try and give him some first aid?
Manning is sort of covering behind a chair, sort of looking over at what's going on. So that I moved slightly forward, but it's still keeping distance.
You would need either a first aid check or a medicine with a hard success.
I have first aid. Staunch the wound. Put pressure. Let's go. Oh, come on!
You
Rip the wound open.
I
need
will
to
say
rip it
you are no longer in combat. You could push, or you can spend 44 points of luck.
I don't have that much luck. Yeah, I'm gonna push.
What do you do different?
He gets knocked down, so he's like lying on his side. I'm going to push him onto his stomach and tilt his head to make sure he's not like gonna suffocate on the floor or something weird like that. She pulls up his well, first can I inspect the wound?
Yeah, you can inspect the wound. You lift up his smoking jacket and his actual shirt, and you see it looks like there are about 6 holes on the left side and 6 holes on the right side that were like dug in around his spine. You also see the remnants of a shallow gunshot, as in the shot that Baeuregard fired into the creature went through the creature and into Professor Thomas's back. But the creature seems to have taken the majority of the damage, so it slowed the bullet down. So it's pretty shallow.
Okay, she's gonna remove the bullet.
Okay, but you can see that the creature was probably like in some way fused to his back, and it looks like there's like a like again that like rugby ball sort of shape where it's like dark red, where it was probably like latched onto him with some force. So go ahead and either first aid or medicine on this push.
First aid. Come on. No.
Nope.
Do you want to spend 10?
Yes.
You can't.
Luck.
No, if you push, you can't use luck.
Oh, you can't do luck on a push. Okay.
Nope.
Something bad's gonna happen.
That does mean that something bad's gonna happen. Here is what happens. Let's see here. Let us see. That guy's fucking gnarly. You Thomas, as you are asking, or sorry, Mr. Manning, as you are asking, is everything okay? Is everything okay? And you're looking at your companions, you see the downed form of Professor Thomas on the ground. You see that Olivia is like, tending to him medically. Baeuregard has a fist still out, a gun still out. You hear in very quick succession, Mr. Manning, the creaking groan of wood, very quickly followed by an almost an explosion of noise as the door to which your back is now to shatters forward. Pieces of glass kind of speckle around and behind you, and this monstrosity blasts through the wall and is going to take a swing at you. Let me see here. Let me see this.
You perceived it. Now you must die. Apparently.
No, there's so the fun part is there's been a secret countdown just happening in the background of when this thing attacks. And the secret countdown just happened to be when you rolled a failure on a push. So that's on you. That's on you.
I love it.
That's on you. You did this to yourself.
It was so much fun.
No, she did it to me.
That's right. That's right. That's true. She did it to you.
I think it's time you declare revenge, G, for all of your characters, what he has murdered.
I mean, it's fair to say I've murdered several of G's characters, so it's only fair.
Yes. Okay, so I see you didn't actually build the attacks for me. Okay, that's lazy. That's lazy work. Lazy work, game.
Oh, that's very lazy.
Okay, cool. So, fighting is at 40%. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna roll a D100, and I need to get under a 40. I do not.
Nope.
So you see this thing sort of smash through and lunge at you. And you see I think how do you react as the wall behind you sort of shatters forward and you feel something like reach towards and grab at you?
Oh, sweet Jesus!
Manning.
And just turns around and like, what is that? And he starts to back off. But now, as he turned around and started backing the other way again, is like, what is happening? What is that?
Mr. Manning, go ahead and roll me a sanity roll.
Yay, my first one.
Oh.
I get a hard success.
Hard
In
success.
business, you need to keep your cool and you need to keep your head cool.
That is true. That is true. Yes. I think a hard success. You take what, half of the sanity?
It's usually on the monster. It says sanity check, and it says 1/another. So the one is for success, and the other is for failure. So the lower
Right.
number is for successes, and the other one is for failures.
I do see that. I just misread it. You take 1 point of sanity loss.
Oh no!
And I wish I could share this creature with you because it looks fucking crazy. You see standing before you this like 7 foot tall humanoid thing with like long like 5-inch long like clawed fingers. You see that its jaw like extends forward almost like canine, but like not like a snout. It sort of like blends back with its head, and you see just rows of jagged spiked teeth. You see a large central set, like glowing red eye, and then 2 on each side, smaller eyes. And this thing seems to be covered in what at first looks like very thick, almost dreadlocks, but like head to toe. And then you quickly realize that they are like worm-like, like tentacly appendages covering this thing as it like runs towards you. And Baeuregard and Olivia, you hear the shattering of the wall. You hear the as Mr. Manning jumps out of the way. You hear another shriek. What do the two of you do as you see this?
Well, that's rather got in the way of us burning the place down. Baeuregard Wellington, former Sergeant, Royal Flying Corps, will shoot the thing in the head.
So if the two of you turn to face him, go ahead and roll me a sanity check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, not sanity.
Sanity. Failure.
Perfect. You take 1 point, Mr. Baeuregard, and Olivia, you're going to take 6 points. Which I believe 6 points plus the other. What
Doesn't
did you
matter.
roll?
5 points. 5 points. It's either 1/5 of your sanity in a session, or 5 points in one go, and you get into the bout of madness territory.
Yeah, you get a bout of madness.
But you do remember to get the intelligence save first.
Yes. So go ahead and roll intelligence, and then let me look up the madness chart.
Back up to the top. Okay.
You want to fail this roll. Really want to fail this one.
I got a 50-50 chance. Let's go. Yay!
You are
failure!
lucky.
Okay.
So I still
Perfect.
lose my 6 points, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I'll give you.
Yes, you absolutely do lose that.
You always lose sanity this game.
I'm gonna pop out this bout of madness table just in case. You know, who knows? Who knows what could happen?
Who knows?
Who knows how many fathoms? Let's see. We will. Nope, wrong button. And let's see. We will enter initiative. Olivia, you are up first. What do you do?
Excuse me. I think she wheels around and she screams, and she's going to. I think she's going to shoot at it.
Okay.
He gave Thomas a bottle of whiskey.
There is a bottle of whiskey, and I will say that it is still on the table.
Can I grab it and make a Molotov cocktail out of it?
It will take you your entire round.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Grab it, like rip off a piece of fabric, jam it in there, and have enough time for it to like soak up.
She takes her scarf around her neck and rips it off, and she's jabbing it in the spout.
Perfect. Mr. Manning, you're up.
Fleeing.
So you're going to run in the direction of the front door of the house, or through the gaping hole past the monster?
No, front door towards the cars.
Okay. I have to ask, you know.
Yeah, I know. Definitely front door. And he's gonna take with gun in hand. He's just gonna start running towards his companions towards the front door, like shoot it.
Okay. You flee. You can absolutely do that.
Maybe do something useful. I don't think it has any compound interest for you to calculate, sir.
I'm fleeing, you fool. Now shoot it.
I think he is going to attack you as you try to flee, as it is his turn. And I'm going to do a quick D100 here. My number is 40 still. Nope, I do not do it. And, I couldn't be blessed with luck. So he, again, lunges towards you, and you see him like lumber forward and like following you. And that is his turn, which, of course, brings us right to Mr. Baeuregard.
Sure. It wants to be shot in the head desperately, I'm sure.
At least the weapon damage came up, so that works. Target 45, 88 result does not succeed. You could spend 43 luck if you'd like. But I don't think you have that much.
Many a time, but not today.
So you fire ineffectively as it begins to move quickly towards the group of you guys. Olivia, you see Thomas is like, shoot it, as he runs by. Baeuregard obliges. You have a Molotov cocktail made in your hand. What would you like to do?
Make sure it's confirmed that I can light it.
You can light it. You can light it as part of the action.
Okay. She's gonna say fire in the hole, and she's going to lob it at
Capital.
Yeah, go ahead and make me
burn the house down.
Go ahead and make me a throw check.
One of the few times throw has ever come up. I love this.
Throw. Oh, okay, 20%. Okay. Can I give myself
on the bright side? It works no matter what.
Yeah.
Either way.
Can my ex-military training give me any kind of bonus on this? Technically with my thing, I've thrown grenades before, or whatever the equivalent is in World War One.
In nursing, yeah.
I don't. Yes.
I'm gonna nurse you.
Let me take a look at your character sheet here. Let's see.
Can I get a bonus for range? Because he's literally in the same room as me.
I will give you a bonus, just because I'm feeling generous.
Sweet. Oh shit! Oh man. Okay, wait. I will take. I can't spend luck, can I?
You can spend. You did not push, so you can spend luck. So go ahead and do me a favor. On the bottom of your character, on the bottom of your screen, you should see a bunch of dice rolls. Just roll the one that looks like Cthulhu.
Oh, the D100.
Yep. Because I don't think it actually rolled you. Did it actually? Wait. Yeah, it only rolled you one.
I forgot to left click.
So let's just see if that actually does. Okay, so if you want to spend 5 luck, you can spend 5 luck.
I will spend 5 luck. 32 to hit. Yep.
So you're going to spend 5 luck. You lean back and you hawk this thing at this creature. It shatters immediately. Flames flames drip off the tentacle things. You hear as it flails. Fire catches on the wooden floor as the whiskey is just pouring off this guy. It does not seem to have stopped it, but it is flailing. It doesn't seem like it's actively pursuing one of you, but it is moving a lot. And every time it moves, it whips and tentacles move out and splashes flaming whiskey on other parts of the house and it's still lumbering in your direction.
Okay.
Mr. Manning, what would you like to do?
How have I gained some distance in my last round of fleeing from it?
You are where your friends are. One more move will get you outside of the house.
Yeah, but more distance to the creature. Are we in point blank range, or are we
you're at a range of the creature.
Okay,
he's not in melee.
I think Manning will just, once he reaches his friend, he will just turn around himself and just start to unload, because I can fire 3 times with that gun in one round.
Go for it.
Just boom, boom, boom.
Go for it.
See if this actually does the penalty automatically. So it should do 1, and if I roll it again, it does not do the penalty. Okay. So disregard that. And penalty, yes. And then
if you left click, you can use penalty.
You mean right click?
Right click. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, according to the rules, if I shoot multiple times in a round, it should automatically just add the penalty. So failure, fumble, and fumble. Have fun.
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead. It's literally nothing I can do about the fumbles.
I love how
back fumbles, dude. I didn't even have to try to kill you, I think.
I think that's so fitting for how Thomas is reacting to this.
That's so fitting. I think here's what happens. Since it is the beast's turn next, I think it is fully on fire. Right. So you're running, you just turn back, bang, 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 not paying attention to where you're going. And this thing lumbers forward. You run and you get caught up on the leg of a chair, Mr. Manning, and you just you get and you do that slow motion fall as this thing lumbers towards your companions. You are sitting right between Olivia and Baeuregard, and this thing descends on you, still on fire as they're woof, 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 woof. Its hands coming down like hammers, attacking at you.
Get it up! Get it up! Get it up me! Get it up me!
It appears as though, despite it looking humanoid, Thomas, in the seconds before you might die, you realize that the tentacles are not tentacles. In fact, this is a humanoid writhing mass of weird worm things. As it woof, woof is coming down on you. You are on fire as well as dripping whiskey fire is now Molotoving itself onto you. Olivia and Baeuregard, what are you doing as this flaming tentacle monster descends on Thomas and is now on top of him on the ground? You're pretty sure you could both get out.
I say, he really didn't calculate for that.
I'm gonna try and knock the creature off of him.
Yeah, I'm going to. Sorry, I think on 2 failures, I think I'm just gonna roll some damage on you, Mr. Manning, just so I.
That's fair. It is a fumbles. So.
It is. It is a fumble that feels right. Holy shit. Okay.
91 and 99 is pretty sick on the roll.
Yeah.
I can tell you that my gun is probably. I don't have the gun rules, but the gun is probably jammed as well. Usually they jam on a 99.
Which is what I will do. I will do a gun jam and the free attack on you.
Sure.
So that is a considerable amount of damage. /R.
I don't like the sounds of that when it comes
Nope.
to this.
Monsters are tough and they are not fun.
You're going to take 10 points of damage.
I survived.
Holy shit!
Bitch, I survived.
Holy shit! So this thing like you hear like bang, bang, click, and then you see like there's a secondary freeze frame, and we see Thomas go, and then you tumble over a chair, and this thing on top of you, and it's just like slamming down flaming tentacle fists. 10 points of damage is nasty. What is your health at? Jesus Christ!
What?
Yeah, I was gonna say 10 is pretty average for a Call of Cthulhu character.
Yeah.
Wild that you survived. Wild that you, a banker, survived with 11 hit points is crazy.
Yeah, you gotta have hard skin when you're in finance, man.
Yeah, apparently.
Especially a
Have that thick
self-made
skin.
finance
In
dude.
business, you have to have a thick skin and think fast.
Yeah, apparently. Olivia and Baeuregard, what are you doing in this moment as you're watching Thomas Manning? First of all, he's like fully underneath a tentacle creature on fire and probably going to die. What are the two of you doing?
Shoot the creature in the head. There's no hope for the old boy.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna hit. Go ahead.
First, I'm gonna try and get the creature off, and I'm gonna use the table, like pick it like the coffee table, and then so I'm not touching the creature, and then using it like a battering ram.
A chair would make more sense. It's a dining room table, so.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like
Yeah,
a coffee table. Okay, I'll use a chair.
Okay.
As the butler would say.
And Baeuregard, what are you doing?
I'm going to shoot it in the head when it's an agreeable range.
I mean, it's on the ground, pummeling the shit out of Thomas. So you can just take a step back and shoot it in the head if you'd like.
Yep.
So you can go ahead and give me a shoot to the head. That does not succeed.
Good Lord, no luck.
You see like what were like hanging almost like dreadlocks. They're now like whipping around with the fire, and it's making the mass seem larger. Go ahead and give me a fighting brawl. That does succeed for 4 damage, which I think is the first time this creature has been actually hit.
Well, unless we count the shooting before it transformed.
It did not transform. I apologize to let you know. It did not.
Creature. This
it did
is
not
the real
transform.
Deal.
Okay, so we both did shoot it, but I don't know if that would have counted before it became a big tentacle man when it was football size.
No, it did not become.
They're two separate.
They're two separate things. The tentacle, the football is upstairs.
I thought they were the same thing.
It's not there. It's the one, two separate guys. Perfect. Olivia, you fucking smash this thing. I will say you can like it with that force. That's pretty strong. You knock it off of Thomas. Thomas, you are bludgeoned profusely and a little bit on fire. But inexplicably, you are still alive. And it is ironically your turn, Thomas. What do? You are the closest to this creature.
Get up, start running away towards the cars, screaming like, we need to go out, we need to go, to the cars now.
As we said in the RFC, stop, drop, and roll.
So
you can see that Manning is stumbling, stop, drop, and roll, stumbling, getting to his feet, and failing.
Yeah. You scramble up, like grab the door, half still on the ground, turn the knob, you're getting out. You're yelling these things back, and you can feel that like it's hard to breathe, as you're pretty sure you have like probably multiple cracked ribs, like a broken collarbone, as you are like half crawling, half like stumble running out of the door. It is the beast's turn, and it turns and lunges at Olivia. Who just smashed him.
I'm a lady.
Yeah.
I'm so
She
sorry.
smashed it with a fucking chair.
Even follows the rule.
That could be an extreme success.
That's an extreme success. He has a 40.
Can I dodge? Is that...
Oh, shit.
You can dodge, but I think you have to beat his number.
Oh, I do.
No, fighting back, you have to beat his success. Dodge, you just need an extreme success. Beats it on dodge.
Okay,
so
you need an extreme success on dodge.
Extreme success.
So I need to roll 25 or better?
No, and what's your dodge?
50.
Then you need to
25 would
roll...
be a hard. You would need to do a
10?
A
10?
I'm just going by the numbers here. It says 50, 20, 10.
Yeah, 10. You need a 10.
You need a 10
lower.
or 10 or lower.
Does anything bad happen if I fail, other than it hits me?
It hits the shit out of you.
Well, yeah, but if
Yeah.
I don't get any extra consequences if I fail.
I don't believe so.
Okay. Well, there's no disadvantage for trying, right?
No, yeah.
Okay. Oh,
My God! And a fumble!
I lied. There is a disadvantage for failing. If you fail that spectacularly, there is a disadvantage to failing.
wow.
Yikes on bikes. That is a rough time.
Yeah.
That is a rough time. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen.
She still got the
creature-
chair in her hand.
The creature who has armor, which is crazy.
Ooh.
The armor does not protect against fire. Very, very explicitly does say that. So it does deal. It has been you attacked it. So give me a D6. I got it. D6. It is going to take more damage. It's going to take 6 more damage, which does not protect against fire. So I'm going to put that on him real quick. Let's see. That, and then do. Okay. So still on fire. But it is going to deal an extra damage to you because of your fumble here. So it's going to do /R 2d3 plus its bonus, which is 2d6. So it hit Iquin with a 1d3 plus a 2d6. You're getting an extra DC because of the fumble, which I think is pretty generous.
Holy, I did.
It rounds on you and it grabs you and just smashes you to the ground, and you feel probably what Professor Thomas felt in the last moments of his own human consciousness, as a dozen or more of these tentacles just begin to drill into your soft meats, as this thing is wham, grabbing you by the shoulders and just sort of smashing you into the ground as these tentacles are infiltrating your flesh.
I have 15 hit points. So.
Oh, that's so rough. So I believe Miss Brandon is removed from the turn order as she is deceased. Baeuregard.
She reaches 0. This is what happens. If she reaches 0, she needs to make a con check every turn going. It's her turn. So you should have a Constitution, I think it is called, or something like that. Yeah. So you make a Constitution check. If you succeed, you keep doing Constitution checks until someone stabilizes you. If you fail a Constitution check, you die.
Okay. Go ahead and make one.
Before. Okay, so I have to roll.
You did that as Bella. You did that as Bella, I think, when I killed that character of yours, and Snow made it worse, so much worse.
So go ahead and roll a con save.
Yay! Extreme success.
Extreme success.
Yeah.
Okay, you are still alive, but not conscious.
Yeah.
Baeuregard, you see the creature has descended and is profusely smashing Olivia into the ground. You see that she is a ragdoll on the ground, and Thomas has made it out of the house. You see that bits and pieces of the house, any of the fabric, is sufficiently on fire. In the parlor, the rug that is running between the dining room to the kitchen on fire, drapes on fire. What would you like to do?
Retreat as far as the door and try and shoot it again to at least get it off.
Go for it.
Rightio.
Shoot the fire. Try and make it worse.
Yes. That's what Snow would do.
Add more fire.
Yay!
That's a success. 3 damage. You fire into this thing. and you watch as the tentacles sort of move around where the wound was. It is, I believe, actually, so Olivia was the top of the initiative order. Does she have to roll again, Iquin?
Yeah, every time it's her turn, she needs to roll it. So actually, I was quite wrong. What happens now? Since she succeeded a con, she can fail one, and then she dies. So like if you it's kind of a weird system. If you succeed one, you're like in a half stabilized state, and then you can fail one, and then if you're in an unstabilized state, you die. It's super weird to die in
So
Cthulhu.
you have to fail 2 in a row?
No, it's
over.
more like you need to have a success. One success sort of banks you one, but you can only bank one. And then if you fail, you sort of die.
So
as long
basically,
as
you
have
succeeded
one-
right now, G. So if you fail again, you're still dying, but not dead. If you fail a second one now, you'd be dying, or a second one on your next turn. So go ahead and roll con again.
And you just keep rolling until one of us can come and stabilize you properly.
That's success.
Success, you're still alive. You're still in the game.
Exactly. So it doesn't get better now. You just still have one banked success. You can't have 2 banked. You can only have one going.
Thomas, you see that Baeuregard has made it to the door, or like you can hear Baeuregard like at the door shooting, and you inexplicably do not notice Olivia at all. But you are outside of the house, basically at the top of the stairs to the front porch.
Manning is heading to the cars. His intention is to pre-start them because this is 1920s cars.
Yeah.
To have them up and running, so when his companions can get to him, so they can just jump in and drive off. That's his main idea.
So I think you can get to the car and you get the crank out. So you, on the next turn, you can actually crank start the car.
Yep. So that's what I'm doing.
Perfect. It is the monster's turn. It is pretty convinced that Olivia's dead. So it's gonna move to attack Baeuregard. On a D100. I do not succeed. So you see it like wham again, Olivia into the ground. And then you watch it like turn, and you watch like its legs on it, like its knees are still like straddling over Olivia, but its body turns a full 90 degrees, and like the legs almost shift to be where it is now facing standing, and it lunges towards you, and tries to grab at you, Baeuregard. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
If it's close range, I probably gotta grab something and smash it.
Okay. You have the door. You could smash it with the door. It's right next to you.
Why the hell not? I'll show him the door.
Go ahead and give me an unarmed brawl.
The monster has been a terrible house guest, and you know what professional butler would do? Show him the door.
Show him the door. I like that.
Bazinga.
You can spend 12 luck points.
I will.
Hell yeah. So I think you like step back, and because
I hate this game.
As we all know, G, exterior doors open out. So you step backwards, you grab the door and sort of just smash the door in its tentacle face. And the door is now closed with it on the other side. The glass of like the front window pane of the door shatters as you just sort of wham this thing in the face. And you begin to step. You don't have to roll luck. You're just going to spend it. Scroll all the way down in your sheet and just reduce it by 12. And you are free to move. You can probably get to pretty close to where Thomas is. And you see that Thomas is starting to crank the motor of the one of the vehicles.
My vehicle, definitely my vehicle.
Your vehicle, right? Of course. Thomas, go ahead. So I think as your action, if you want to crank start this vehicle, like prime it, you can do so as your action, and then get in the car.
Yeah, he's just cranking it full speed and like, hurry, get in the car.
Perfect.
Thomas gets in the back seat because he waits for his driver.
He dives in the back.
Can he even drive?
No, so like in 1920s cars, you need to be out in the front, so he will be in front of the car, cranking it for dear life.
Perfect. I think this creature is going to he is going to, let me see, back to Thomas, back to the beast. You see it grabbed the window where like the glass shattered, and it begins to pull itself through. And then you watch, if anyone's watching, the camera watches as a bunch of these worms just sort of fall over the edge in like a cascading wave. And as it like lumps there onto the porch, you watch as they writhe around each other and reform into the man-shaped mound of writhing worms, and it starts to run after you. But that'll be his whole action. Reforming into a human-shaped body takes a bit of.
It's doing its whole Terminator, liquid Terminator thing.
Yes.
But with worms.
I will say. So that's its whole turn. It is at the edge of the porch. So like Baeuregard, it's hot on your heels. You see that Thomas has like crank started the vehicle and is screaming for you to get in. Yeah. What do you do?
He'll dash over and hop in the driver's seat.
I hope your drive auto is better than Thomas now, because you're driving apparently.
Yeah, I think you jump inside Baeuregard, and like as you see that happening, Olivia, go ahead and make me a con save. Thomas, you can jump in the vehicle. You unhook the crank. Do you even unhook the crank?
God no! When that starts, he's into the car. Yeah, immediately.
As soon as you hear it like turn over, you jump inside. I'll take that con.
I can buy a new crank. I can always buy a new crank.
I want to nitpick. Can it still? Has it been taking its fire damage?
Sorry. That's true.
Oh,
it does every time on your turn. So here's 1d6 from your last turn, and another 6, and 1d6 from this turn. 1. Okay, cool. So
still 7 fire damage.
It takes 7 points of fire damage. Thank you, G.
Oh, failed.
Okay, so what that means is you're at 0 now. If you fail another one, you die.
Yeah.
Cool. This creature is still just under half health. I will say, Baeuregard, since you are jumping right into the driver's seat, and Thomas is like cranking and then jumps inside, I will take a drive auto or pilot auto, whatever it's called.
Drive auto.
Oh, no. Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
And I fucked it.
I will say, technically, you are in combat, but this is not a combat action. I will let you, if you want to push this, I will allow a push on this.
What's the worst that could happen?
If you fail,
yeah, sure.
If you fail, the creature is going to rip the door off of this thing and pummel you.
Well, if you see the picture in the Discord, it's a convertible. It has no roof.
Perfect. It has doors though. It's still a rip door. So if you'd like to push, you can. If not, you just fail.
Why the hell not? I'm going to get creamed by the creature either way.
Great.
So how do I push?
Just roll again.
Roll it again.
Yeah.
And don't fail, because a fail is an automatic fumble now.
That's my fucking extreme success.
That's my driver. That's
extreme
my driver.
Success. So, Baeuregard, go ahead and explain to me how this looks as you get the fuck out of here and leave this creature behind.
He realizes that on old models like this, that the choke isn't in the right place. So he gives the car enough choke for the conditions here and floors it.
I'm sorry, did you say old models? This is the brand new.
It's
6
over on the other side over here.
Wow. Yeah. So the two of you, I imagine like Mr. Manning is like laying down is in the vehicle as Baeuregard's like whips this thing.
No, he's literally just pointing and shouting, "Go, go, 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 man, go!"
We're doing Need for Speed New England drift here.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
In like 30 miles per hour.
Perfect. You take off, and we hear as like over the sound of the roaring engine, the dirt and rocks spinning under the wheels. We hear a final like as this creature writhes up. Its tentacles are moving, and we see the burning cabin in the background. As both Olivia, both Olivia is dying, and
Mhm.
Professor Thomas is actively dying in a flaming building. Both the parasite and the beast are still alive, but Thomas Manning and Baeuregard Wellington get the fuck out of there. And that is where we end this episode of Call of Cthulhu, A Lonely Thread. Hot diggity damn. That's it. That was my first time ever running Call of Cthulhu in general and also on this channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's go around, do our outro so we can get the hell out of here. Do our after show, which you guys can find exclusively over on our Patreon. Link in the description down below. Join us at the $5 tier to get this after show and all the other after shows for like the last 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 years. I don't know. Super cool time. We'll start first and foremost to our typical Call of Cthulhu keeper of arcane secrets. Iquin, who are you? Where can we find you? And what, pray tell, are you up to?
Well, hello. I am Iquin, the keeper of arcane secrets, and I usually play off stream and have some Cthulhu games of my own. I write a lot of them, so from time to time I post in the Looking for group in the Discord, which you should hang out in because you can find me there. Especially if you have questions or want to play a game with me, and perhaps maybe perish and die. Your character, definitely your character.
If you ever want to play a character that dies, there's your chance.
Perish and dies. If I ever start a podcast, it should be perish and dies.
I like that. All right, we'll jump over to the person I accidentally killed when I was trying to kill Iquin. G, who are you? Where can we find you on the internet, and what are you up to?
Yeah, I kind of did it to myself in the end.
You did.
Yeah, I'm the friendly neighborhood lightning invoker. You'll find me for all things unMadeGaming, either modding for streams during the week or playing in all the Patreon content. We have one more game coming up after this. And then tomorrow I'll be in Mundus Novus with Melissa and John and Zelvi. So, and then that's it for this month. And then... yeah, whatever. I always say the same thing, so.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think you made the mistake, the classic Cthulhu mistake of you tried to save someone else, and in doing so, you immediately got killed for it. Which is
if I hadn't rolled that fumble, that extreme fumble.
Yeah, which is fucking wild. Absolutely, batshit wild.
Which was dodge, right? So
yeah. So that's that for you. Last but not least, Profo, who are you? Where can we find you, and what are you up to?
I'm El Profo. I'm battling writer's block at some point at some place in the northeast of England. It's a state of mind. But yes, there'll be more writing soon next month if I can come up with a good idea. I keep toying with this idea of a Scream Park. We've already had carnivals of screams. Let's take it to a bigger scale. So maybe next time. Keep watching the skies.
And much more British, obviously. That's it for us. We will see you guys next time. So for all of us, you guys, peace out. Bye.
Please stick around for another game.